What up, viewers, and welcome back to the third episode of my Pokemon X Wonderlocke. In the episode today, we are going to be battling the Sandaloon City Gym Leader, which is Viola, and she's Bug-type Gym Leader. We have two members on our team we can use, which are Bulbasaur and Froakie, so we shouldn't be finding this gym too hard. But you know, Bulbasaur can hold its own. Just connected to the internet to speak slower, in case we need to wonder trade at all today, and if people want to send me O-powers and shit. There's no point going in there. Actually, well, we get the X attacks and X defense, don't we? So I suppose we can pop in just for that. There's not much else here. Just tweeted out asking for any possible topics I can talk about in today's episode. You know, just because I want to talk about what you guys want to hear. I don't just want to ramble about the game or my life in general. So I think, well, the first topic was suggested by Nappy was bitches and hoes. Unfortunately, I don't think I'm going to be able to talk about that one, so I have to leave that to the next episode. I'll just pop in the gym here. I think I have Bulbasaur up front, so obviously I'll have to move him down. Once, thank you, Tangy. We're not really capturing anything this episode, so let's put Slippy out the front. We'll switch Bulbasaur back in at some point. So yeah, can't really talk about Nappy's suggested topic. First, yeah, what we can talk about is Pokemon Bank. If you guys didn't know what Pokemon Bank is, it is going to be the sort of the method of transferring your Pokemon from Generation 5 to Generation 6. It's going to be out at the end of December, I think, and the only way you're going to be able to get it is if you purchase it. Well, Pokemon Bank it's a transferring from, well, technically it's not. It's going to allow you to store up to, I think it's 3,000 Pokemon on your 3DS/online. I'm not quite sure which it is, and you'll be able to, you know, switch them. So it's linked with a 3DS rather than an account or your game card. So you can have two game cards. So you can easily transfer Pokemon between them. So it's finally, if you don't have to have two 3DSs to transfer Pokemon from one of your versions to another. As I said, though, it's not out till December, so you have to wait a bit still. And then if you buy that, it's a set fee a year. I think it's like $5 a year. I'm not sure about the European cost though. It's probably about £5 in European just to screw us over, even though $5 is like £2 something or other. We did not do much damage that time. What was I going to say there? I was going to say, yes, we're talking about Pokemon Bank, and if you purchase the Pokemon Bank, it's a set fee a year, as I said. If you purchase it, you'll get the Poké Transporter for free as well, which is what you use from transfers from Gen 5 to 6. That's not really that. It's not a game like was in the actual Gen 5 games. It's more of a, what would I call it? Just a sort of a tool or a piece of software just to allow you to transfer. So you basically open it up, and if you've got a Gen 5 cartridge in there, it'll allow you to put Pokemon into your bank. And then if you've got a Gen 6 cartridge in there, when you launch it up again, you'll be able to put it back. I don't know exactly. We'll have to see how that works in particular. But that's generally how it is. One thing about Pokemon Bank, however, is one thing is going to be able to sort of detect hacked and cheated Pokemon, like Pokemon that have got hacked stats or whatever. I'm not quite sure what's classed as an illegal Pokemon. Maybe one with moves it can't learn, etc. So that'd be pretty cool. It'll stop any sort of overpowered Pokemon coming into the Wi-Fi battling section of X and Y. And however, the one downside to Pokemon Bank is you can't transfer items. So again, it helps because you can't use action replays in Gen 5 games to sort of hack in loads of items and just like loads of Master Balls and transfer them over to your Gen 6 games. However, then again, that means the people that do it legitimately can't transfer over anything like, you know, Master Balls, any other breeding items, etc. You get the gist there, guys. So unfortunately we can't do that. That's why the majority of items that you need to use for Pokemon transformations are found in X and Y. For example, the Grisius Orb and stuff like that. So you can easily find them in Termina Cave or whatever. So yeah, that's sort of helping you out there. Oh dear. Probably best to set up a Leech Seed here. I didn't know why, but we seem to be doing less damage today. I don't know. Yes, so that was sort of the first topic. Not much else to say about Pokemon Bank really, apart from it's going to be good because it's going to allow you to transfer your shinies over, which is awesome. The next person, yes, someone else suggested talking about the new Trozei and Pikachu Detective games. So if you haven't heard about those, they're like at least a year away from release. It was like some sort of screenshots got released. One of them was a Pokemon Trozei. I'm not quite sure exactly what Trozei is. I can describe it as Pokemon Tetris is my, what I'd seen from screenshots. I haven't looked too much into it, to be honest. But I don't know. But yeah, that's basically a new game. It's going to be coming. It's rumored, or the majority of people think it's going to be an eShop download rather than a proper game cartridge. So you'll be paying, like, I don't know, maybe £10, $15, something like that, to buy the game, and then you just download it from the eShop onto your 3DS. Since it's not going to be a very large piece of data, and obviously it doesn't really classify. That doesn't make any sense. To classicate. That's just a made-up word. That's a made-up word. I don't know how you'd say it exactly. It doesn't. No, it doesn't deserve a cartridge, I guess I could say. It's not exactly right. But yeah, anyway. But yes, then the Pikachu Detective game is, I think, for 3DS, since it does mention camera a lot. It does mention it's going to be using the camera, it's going to be using face recognition, so it can actually do that with Wii U very easily. So yeah, that should be pretty cool. It's like a detective game, I guess similar to Professor Layton. I'm not exactly sure how though. And you're joined by a Pikachu as your sort of partner, which is going to be pretty awesome. And I think it's rumored that the enemy is a blue Pikachu, so Pika-Blue, which is going to be interesting to see whether that's true or not, and sort of how they implement that. But the detective Pokemon game should be interesting to see how they go it, whether it's a success or not, and a few other stuff like that. It'll be interesting to see how it goes down in the community. Oh, just got sent a nice by Quentin. Thank you, Quentin. One more battle to do before we hit the gym leader up, so I'm gonna heal up Slippy and put him out front. Let's just quit down to my potions. What else have people suggested I can talk about? We have perfect. Okay. Yeah, someone asked me to talk about how damn cold it gets in the UK in winter. Yes, it gets very cold. It's not like freezing conditions, like in Russia or whatever, but it does get pretty cold and wet. Is our problem. So you get high winds. I know I'm bigging this up, but for the UKians or the British people, it is quite a shock because, well, we're not used to extreme weather, whereas if we went and lived in America for a year or something, we'd probably, be complaining, or we wouldn't complain when we came back to the UK. Something like that. I don't know what I'm saying, guys, pretty much, but we don't get extreme weather like volcano. Wait, that's not really weather, is it? Volcano. Well, I don't know. Yeah, believe it or not, I did do well in geography, even though I think that a volcano is classed as weather. I don't know what I'm saying, guys. No, but we don't get stuff like hurricanes or whatever like that. We don't get sort of huge, massive snowstorms. We get snow, but not a huge amount. Maybe to close school for a day or two, but apart from that, nothing. We don't get any extreme weather like people in America do sometimes, or majority of the time, and other places in the world, obviously. I must talk about the Australians. Can't just talk about the UK and America. Australians. Is it Australians? No, Austrians for Austria. Are you called Australians? I guess you are. It's a very long name for someone. I'm not quite sure. Anyway, they get very, very hot weather, I guess. Hot and humid. I think it's humid, isn't it? Anyway, we've learned Water Pulse, so time to get rid of Bubble there. And there we are. Water Pulse. Slippy has learnt Water Pulse. Someone else asked me to talk about best hidden abilities. I'm not really too up to date on hidden abilities. I don't know too many of them. So I guess I can talk about that for a bit, but not sort of like in detail, since I don't really know too much about them. I'll highlight some I've used or some I know of. What have we got? We've got a Gliscor's Poison Heal ability, which heals health points if it's poison, which is very helpful when combined with a Toxic Orb. If you guys watched my first Let's Play, which was my Egglock on Volt White 2, you'll know I got a Gliscor with Poison Heal, and that was very helpful indeed, because I could then get a Toxic Orb and use it there. Let's just jump out. Can we jump out? There we are. Okay. Just trying to make sure we can actually get out of here. Just run back and heal up, and then we'll challenge the gym leader, I guess. But yeah. Yeah, I guess... I don't know what else hidden abilities there are. I know there's some cool ones. Obviously, Blaziken's Speed Boost It's not really a hidden ability since, well, it is a hidden ability, but you get it with Mega Blaziken anyway. So it's a bonus still because you can, you know, increase your speed. But if you're more, I'm sorry guys, I'm really tired today for some reason. If you're Mega Evolving your Blaziken, or yeah, your Blaziken, it can be a Combusken. If you're Mega Evolving your Blaziken, as soon as you send it out, you can't really, you know, the speed boost on the Blaziken doesn't really help you out too much. But it's always nice to have it in case you're, you know, weighing up your options on which Mega to use in the battle. I'm thinking competitively here, but yeah, obviously in actual gameplay there aren't too many sort of ones, or it's not too big a decision. Right now, people have been saying for me to choose the Kanto starter I should choose is Bulbasaur, because then I get the Mega Stone for Venusaur, which would make a lot of sense since we actually have we'll hopefully have a Venusaur unless Bulbasaur dies at some point, which is a good plan. So if I do that, I will be Wonder Trading away my Bulbasaur, since that'll only make sense, won't it? I'm going to put Bulbasaur up front, actually, because of the Vivillon up second. Slippy will fare slightly better against that. So let's go. We are battling Gym Leader Viola. Hello, Viola. We are definitely up to the challenge, and see, I think Viola likes the 10th Doctor. Is it? No. Yeah, no, 9th Doctor quite a lot, because she says fantastic quite a lot. Fantastic, this would be just fantastic. I can't do a very good impression of Christopher Eccleston, but yeah, fantastic. No, I can't do it. My British accent might help there, but apart from that, no. I don't know. Like, people say about my British accent quite a lot. One saying like it's the reason why I don't pronounce Pokemon necessarily in the right way. That's mainly down to the fact that I didn't really watch Pokemon like anime too much, because it wasn't really available to me to view in the UK when I was young and growing up and such. So obviously I didn't really hear the pronunciations of any Pokemon generally, so I just sort of thought it out myself. This is like a 7-year-old kid reading a name of a Pokemon like Scizor or Sizor, I don't even know how to say it now, and looking at it and thinking, well, it's Scizor, it must be Skyzor. But obviously people are like, no, it's not Skyzor, it's Sizor, etc. So obviously, because I was saying it at like 7 years old, 8 years old, that's then carried through. I've just been saying it all these years, and damn it, I avoided my poison powder. I'm just looking to sort of reduce its health via Leech Seed and poison powder here. It's a very effective strategy, I think. At least at low level, because we're not really doing too much damage ourselves. So poison powder's hitting this time, so that'll be poisoning Surskit, and that thing's going to lose quite a lot of health points at the end of every turn now, which I'm fine with generally, because then we can easily take it out, hopefully. And obviously the Leech Seed will carry over, even if we have to switch out to Slippy in the end, and obviously the poison's staying there anyway. Okay, let's go for a tackle now. I guess we could use Vine Whip since it's a part of Water type, isn't it? So yeah, I guess we'll do that next turn, because we get stabbed from that move. Lovely drink. Oh, someone has just... yeah, okay. Another suggestion on Twitter on what to talk about, and the person simply puts, Secret Project. Now, this video is going up tonight, so like in 3 hours, and the Secret Project doesn't activate till later on this week, so I can't really talk about the Secret Project since it's still a secret. So unfortunately guys, I can't really talk about that, although I will say it's going to be awesome. Hopefully you guys are going to enjoy it. I think, yeah, I can imagine some of the comments now. Yeah, I had my head, it's going to be awesome. Hopefully you guys really like it. I'm going to really like it. I'm still tired. It's because I've been working on it, so I've got so much on my plate at the moment. I've got the Secret Project, which has taken up a bit of my time because I have to sort of set it up. I've got this Let's Play to handle. I've got the Mega Stone sort of I've got the Wi-Fi battles. Hopefully I'm getting up daily now. I've got Mega Stone guide videos. I want to get one up every day, hopefully, which means I need to do that. And then I've got Pokemon Origins to do as well, which is I mean, the reason Froakie Origins has been delayed so much, guys, is simply because the footage I've been using for the design section has been using sort of in-game footage of the Pokemon. So for example, Froakie Origins, I got, well, Chespin Origins, I got the Chespin footage from my Let's Play, because obviously I was using the Chespin through that. And then the Fennekin footage I got when I was actually playing through my X version on tutorials, because I just recorded the footage for that there. But I hadn't actually used Froakie until I started playing through my personal Y version like 2 weeks ago. And I've been playing through that very slow. I've literally only just got Greninja, meaning like I haven't had the footage for it for ages, so that's the reason it's been delayed so much, guys. I didn't really want to upload a video without it in. I didn't want to speed through my personal playthrough either. So it's really just been my own personal, a bit like once I guess, delayed a video, which you'll hardly ever hear from me, guys, because usually I'm on ball, hardly ever miss a video. I've literally missed, like, well, when I was ill the other week, that was like my first time missing a video since, I don't know, a couple months, because I've always stuck to my proposed schedule. Well, when X and Y came out, the schedule kind of went through the window, just because the week or so before was all the leak stuff, so I didn't really keep a schedule there since I was putting up so many leak videos. And then the weeks coming after it, my playthroughs sort of were scheduled, but then I also had other videos coming out at random times whenever I can make them. So anyway, we have received the first badge in the Chaos region from Gym Leader Viola. This person's going to talk to us about the General Gym Challenge. Yep, we're going to head up to Lumio City Lab now. We have Route 4 to do, I think it is. Route 4, yes, Route 4. And we can catch Pokemon on that route to hopefully use, but we'll have to see. Now, I believe the badge there allows Pokemon up to level 30 will obey us now. So we can probably use 2 of them, but they are still level 20. They are like level 22, so I don't really necessarily want to use them until we are, again, ourselves at level 20, otherwise that will make it too easy for me. So if we check the computer out here, we have a Roggenrola. No, don't deposit the Pokemon. We have a Roggenrola, and we also have a Linoone we can use. So your Roggenrola is level 21, Linoone level 22, and then Volibee is all the way at level 30. So we won't be using Volibee until after we've got the second badge, which will be sort of, unless we have to, like if our Pokemon die. But then the second badge only allows it up to level 40, I think, which is 10 levels. So okay, let's talk to Viola. Yes, we got the bug badge. And she gives us the experience share, which we're about to turn off, because we don't want to use it, because that would make the game too easy for us. Bye bye. I've forgotten your name already. I've said it just now, so Alexa, that's it, isn't it? Yeah. Experience share off. There we are. We don't want to use it. Only used for grinding rather than leveling up. Grinding shouldn't be too hard for me because all these Pokemon are traded. So yes, we need to catch a Pokemon. So I guess, yeah, we use Bulbasaur since he's a lower level here. Let's go for it. Catch a Pokemon in the grass, or the flowers technically. I like how they've given flowers in this game rather than just normal grass. They could have used grass everywhere, but the flowers, one, it sort of allows it for more diversity in what Pokemon you can find on the route. Like you can only find, you know, you can find certain types of Flamibi in different flower types and stuff like that, which is pretty cool. And it allows you to have kind of, oh damn it, of course the C doesn't work on you. Let's use Vine Whip then, hopefully it won't kill it. But yeah, stuff like that. General stuff like you have to go into all the patches of grass or flowers, etc. to be able to find all the Pokemon on that route. Oh, it didn't do too much damage, we'll be fine there. And that was a critical hit as well, really? Well, this is going to be fun, isn't it, guys? Let's hope we get critical hits generally. Sorry for that, guys. I'm still slightly ill, actually. If you wouldn't believe it, it's been over a week now that I was ill and couldn't make those videos, and I'm still pretty ill. I don't know, when I get ill, I hardly ever get ill, so when I do, I get hit hard by it, and that generally means that it takes a lot while for me to recover as well. But hopefully I'll be fine soon. We got 12 Pokeballs, so we're fine on this front. Just, yeah, I talked about the shiny claws in not the last episode, the one before that, so hopefully we won't have to, I won't have to reiterate myself there. Basically, if we find a shiny, I'll catch it, even if it's not the first Pokemon, and I'll keep it, I won't Wonder Trade it away. And then whether or not I use it is down to you guys. So, we've just caught Badoo, the Bud Pokemon, and we shall name it Wonder Bud. Or Wonder, well, I guess Wonder Rose, because it will evolve to be a rose. Actually, no, Wonder Bud, because the person will probably get it and think, well, this is a terrible release. That's just generally what I'm thinking. Anyway, Okay, so let's pop into Wonder Trade. Boom, Wonder Trade. Save the game. I wonder who we're going to trade with today. All the ones in the previous episodes have been with Americans, which is, you know, pretty cool. We haven't had any Japanese people or people from the United Kingdom at all. So, you know, I don't know what time I was recording last time. I can't quite check that at the moment, but I think it was like afternoon time. I'm not quite sure. Maybe early evening. And it's 9 o'clock in the evening now, so it could, you know, we might get the same sort of timing. I mean, Japanese people will be asleep, I think. I'm not sure. Anyway, we have Cameron from Indiana in the United States. Brilliant. Okay. So, let's see what he's going to send me for my Badoo. Because my Badoo is, he's going to get it and think, oh, this is terrible. And I might get, I don't know what I'd get. Oh, it's a Litleo, awesome. So that's a fire type for our team. So now we have a type of each of the 3 starters. You know what I mean. Anyway, Cameron sent over Litleo. Brilliant, okay. Boom. Again, another one without a nickname. It's really annoying me. I want a nicknamed Pokemon. I want one. Right, let's check it out. Can we use it or not? Oh, thank you to whoever sent me the capture power. It's level 1, so yes, we can use it. Awesome. Fire normal, etc. It raises attack and lowers speed, but however, yeah, Litleo is a special attacker, so... And it's a female one, so unfortunately we won't get that huge, awesome mane. Brave nature, as I said. Some people were actually saying that the Bulbasaur has sort of max IVs, but I can't be sure of that quite yet. Obviously, if at the end of the thing in Include City, I will check out the Pokemon just to see what IVs they all have, just in case I sort of manage to get a maximum IV Pokemon from a random person, which would be awesome. So we have a Pokemon here now, Litleo, so we can actually train it up. I guess I'll be using the switch out method since experience shares turned off. But I will, I don't know, I might grind it up. It depends how we go level wise after this episode and after the next episode. We'll have to see. I might end up grinding it, but we'll have to see. I said we'll have to see a few times now. Anyway, so we're going up against the Corphish now. We'll switch straight out of our Litleo, obviously, because otherwise the Litleo would get demolished. And we'll go to the thingy, I forgot his name. It is the Bulbasaur, who has obviously Vine Whip and will resist any water type moves he decides to throw at us. So, Bulbasaur's going to level up this time as well. We might get Froakie evolving into Frogadier this episode, we'll have to see though. It's one level off, and obviously we'll have to be using Froakie at some point, because obviously experience shares turned off. So, anyway, Corphish using a Vice Grip. Is Vice Grip a normal type move, I guess, because it did normal damage, so I guess it is. If it were a water type move, it wouldn't do much, so. And there goes the Corphish, okay. But yeah, I'll check out the IVs at the end of the Let's Play, guys, because it'd be interesting to see just sort of what I got. People, what I think I'm going to be doing when I'm breeding for competitive teams is if I get like a 4 or 5 IV Pokemon, well, a 5 IV would probably be perfect, but if it's like 5 in the wrong, I will like sort of trade them away in exchange for shinies or whatever else people want to give me, because high IV Pokemon go for quite a lot, or you know, quite valuable to some people. Anyway, and then yeah, it'll just be interesting. The lower ones I'll probably just Wonder Trade away all the other Pokemon I've bred, just to see sort of what Pokemon you can get with Wonder Trade. It's a very tantalizing thing to do, to see what sort of, if you can get a random, like I've heard people getting Xerneas and Yveltal on Wonder Trade, which is just awesome. So yeah, it'll be very interesting to see what people have given us, especially in regards to that Bulbasaur and the Litleo as well, since they're obviously bred Pokemon rather than caught Pokemon or received. So it means they might have higher IVs, or they might be from someone breeding for a Masuda method, so that would also be pretty cool. Going for, yeah, I'm not going the flowers, guys, just simply because, just avoiding some wild battles here. Especially because we have Litleo at the front. It means he or she isn't going to necessarily be able to run away from the battles very easily, so I don't really want to put myself in that situation. One more Gardener to battle up here. Shouldn't be too hard for us to defeat him as well, since they also have a Corphish. Very predictable. Why do Gardeners have Corphish anyway? It doesn't make a huge... Okay, he's not here. He's further up, yeah, he's further up the route. Yeah, why do Gardeners have Corphish anyway? It doesn't make a huge amount of sense to me. I mean, they're water types, they're Gardeners. They should have grass types, or bug types, if that. I don't know. What do you guys think? Yes, episodic question as well I should really talk about, or think up. let's do which is your favourite gym in Pokemon X and Y. Or, which is your favourite gym? So gym as a whole, as in gym design, gym leader, gym type, and gym badge. Just give me your general, what's your favourite gym? I'd have to say mine would be... Ooh, okay, I'm just going to think them all through now. First gym is obviously Bug type with Viola, second is Rock type, third is Shalor with the Skaters, fourth is the Grass one, fifth is the Luminous Electric one, sixth is the Fairy one, seventh is the what's that one? Oh, the Psychic one, and eighth is the Ice one. Don't really like the Ice one from Wolfric because I don't like the sort of rotating things. Next was, or going back I suppose, Psychic one. I don't think I like that too much. Well, actually no, it was pretty cool because of the space sort of theme. So yeah, that's my favourite so far. Then going down we have the Fairy one. I didn't like that too much because it was sort of in a doll's house in a tree, which doesn't make much sense to me. And then what else was there? There was a... Come on, we got to cut this person off. Boom! Yes, the one before that would have been the Electric Gym. That was alright with the questions and stuff, but it was quite annoying having to sort of go up or down all the floors. Then before that was the Grass one. That was cool being a tree and all, but I didn't really like it too much because it did take a while to go up and down the tree. Okay, we're still running away here. Do Slippy again because I want to evolve Slippy. And what else was there? What's the noise I'm making? Yes, then before that would have been the Shalor gym, which I didn't like too much because it's too open for me to be a gym. It's sort of like a roller skating area. Then the Rock type gym was pretty damn cool actually, but I didn't like the fact that it took you a while to go up and down the sort of areas. I like the design of the gym though because it's inside a cliff. And then Viola's gym is alright, but not amazing. So I'd have to say, yeah, the 7th gym, the Psychic gym, with all the sort of awesome floating walking platforms. Just making up words now. Okay, let's battle with this person. She loves her Pokemon apparently because she said it twice, so obviously that means she's being truthful. Pokefan Agnes, Burmy, brilliant. She has 3 Burmy in this one, so not too hard to sort of destroy. What level is Litleo? He's level 9 against level 7. We should be able to take him out because we have an Ember, which is going to be very effective against the Burmy since it's a bug type. And indeed, there goes Burmy. So we're going to sweep this girl, or this woman, with our Litleo, which is pretty cool. He's going to, or she is going to grow to level 10. It seems that male Litleo are really quite rare, which I guess makes a lot of sense because if you think about it in real life, when you have a lion pack, you have one male lion with the mane and such, if you didn't know what a male lion looks like, and you have 3 or 4 female lions. So it sort of makes sense in that respect because it's adhering to the general way of nature. So yeah, that's why male Litleo and Pyro are slightly rarer than females. It does make sense at the start because obviously the male has that awesome huge mane, but when you think about it and compare it to real life, it does make a lot of sense. What else can I talk about? Oh yes, The Walking Dead. The Walking Dead. Previously on The Walking Dead. If you didn't know, guys, I'm a huge fan of The Walking Dead. It's awesome. I tried to keep up with it with the American timeline because obviously I'm in the UK. The way it works though is at the moment, I think, yeah, it is broadcast Sunday nights, which is a bit of a strange night for me to be honest, because Sunday nights are nights I'm always like trying to get to bed early because I have a week of school ahead, etc. I don't know. Anyway, it's like Sunday nights on AMC, which is a free channel I think in America. And then the way for season 4 at least, for previous seasons it's been like ages since we got it, but season 4 is like the Friday after the Sunday it's shown in America. We get it on Fox UK. Now Fox UK isn't a free channel, you have to have Sky I think to have it, which I don't have. So I just try and keep up with the American timeline and stream it online. Yeah, it's my only other option really. Either that or waiting for like a year for it to be shown on 5-star, which obviously I won't do. Okay. But yeah, The Walking Dead, I watched episode 5 I think it was, yeah. Episode 5, it was called Internment. I'm not going to give any spoilers, but it was an awesome episode. Wow, so much shit went down. If you guys don't know what The Walking Dead is, wow. Just wow. Where have you been these past... It's been out, yeah, 4th year it's been shown now. Where have you been the past 4 years, or more specifically 2 years? I don't know. I first watched it, must have been just before season 3 came out, so last March time because I saw season 2 on 5-star. I just like clicked on it. I saw it was The Walking Dead. I thought, well, I like zombies. This might be nice. And then I saw it then. I was like, wow. It was the episode in season 2 where Daryl was off on his own, sort of looking for Sophia, and like fell down that cliff and got an arrow in his back, which is pretty cool. But yeah, generally I watched a few more episodes and I liked it, and I bought season 1 on DVD, and yeah, I've loved it ever since. Okay, let's try and get this guy. Boom! Yes, you. I just traded for a cool new Pokemon. Oh yes, Magikarp, isn't it? Pfft, lol. Fun fact, guys. I know a lot of you will know this because it was on a recently featured on a Did You Know Gaming. But the move Splash is what? The reason it's a water type is because, or the reason, yeah, it's not a water type. The reason it's a normal type move is because it's called Hop in Japanese, and I think it's mistranslated, I'm not sure though. But it's called Hop, and that explains why like Hoppip can learn it as well as other Pokemon, rather than, you know, since Hoppip isn't a water type. But yeah, that's generally it. That's why it's not a water type move, even though it's sort of Magikarp's signature move, you could say, because it's, you know, Magikarp can't do shit. But I think Feebas can know it as well. Feebas learns it. So does Azurill, and also, as I mentioned, Hoppip. So yeah, that's a quick, fun, interesting fact. If you didn't know, guys, very interesting in my opinion. I'm not sure though. You guys might hate it. Okay. Almost leveled up there for Slippy, but not quite. Splish, splosh, splash, splish, splosh, splash. I think that's what he said. Something like that. Okay, as I said earlier, we have one more Gardener to battle, and there's a guy down there as well. Boo! Surprise, motherfucker! We'll see again, he has a Corphish, so we'll be using Bulbasaur for this battle, rather than Slippy. Even though Slippy needs to evolve, we'll, you know, get Slippy evolving in another battle. So there goes Litleo once more. Litleo's actually got quite trained up now, because look at it, I mean seriously, it's like level 12, it was level 1 like 10 minutes ago, so the fact that it's traded helps me level it up and getting to the right level as well, I suppose, especially since we only have 3 Pokemon to train as well at the moment. So technically we have a full team of 6, but we are only using, you know, 3 of them at the moment. As we'll get more badges, we'll start using the other ones at the same time. Let's hope Bulbasaur doesn't die here. Oh, that was close. Critical hit. I'm going to switch out to Slippy to be like, oh, what you gonna do now? Or just to be super safe. 2, so I think Slippy will then evolve. And 3, possibly, I don't know what the third one is. Hopefully Slippy doesn't die here. No, it didn't. Cool. And yes, Slippy has quick attack, so it can easily sort of dive in there now. Kaboom! And there goes Corphish. I should really buy more potions, so I can be careful when I go into battles rather than go into them with like half health points. And there we are. Okay, Litleo is leveling up to level 13. I don't know what level Litleo evolves into Pyroar. I think it's like level 32, so it has quite a while to go, but we'll see. And there we have, Slippy is evolving. Evolve, Slippy, evolve! I command you to evolve! Go. And yeah, and the only footage I needed for Pokemon Origins was the footage for Frogadier evolving and being used in a battle, which obviously I'll show you, or I'll get in a second. Which means I finally have the stuff I need to complete Pokemon Origins, Froakie, Frogadier, and Greninja. That's the other one. So yeah, I'll get on that tomorrow night. I have I have an appointment later on tonight with the episode of Walking Dead. I always like to watch it twice. That's just the way I do it. I watch it once when I get home from school on the Monday, because obviously I don't want to stay up to like 3 or 4 in the morning on Sunday to watch it there. So I get home from college, school, whatever your name for it is, and then I generally just watch it later on in the night as well with my parent and my brother, just because it's awesome. And then I watch it the next day or the day after that at school, because I'll download it and put it on my memory stick, and I'll put it in, and then we'll put it on the projector in class, like at lunch or whatever, and watch it again then. So I generally watch the episode at least 3 or 4 times, because it's awesome. That's how much of a die-hard fan I am. Damn it, see, I didn't actually restore my Bulbasaur's health points, which means I can't use it, really. Ugh, typical me, eh? Let's hope Slippy doesn't die here. Nope. Mud Sport. Dat Mud Sport. Now it should be able to take us out in one hit, so I'm going to go for a quick attack here. Should do some decent damage. Oh dear, it didn't do any much damage at all. It's used bubble, so that's not going to do a whole lot of damage at all. I'm going to, yeah, critical hit, whoa! That's not what I want to use as a Pokeball. I'm going to use a potion on Slippy, and then I'm going to use a potion on Bulbasaur as well, so I can then switch out to Bulbasaur and use Bulbasaur to take out the Corphish. Bit of a longer episode this time, guys, just because I want to finish off this route rather than leaving one battle at the end and then like doing it tomorrow. As you might have guessed, guys, these are going to be daily episodes, as all of my other LPs have been, apart from my Pokemon Y playthrough, because I was like uploading. I think I uploaded like 6 parts on the first day, which is pretty cool, and then I slowed it down to like, no, it was 8 parts on the first day, I think. No, 12 parts on the first day, then 6, and then 2, I think. I'm not sure. Something like that, you know, general shit. I think they're pretty good. I uploaded like 75 videos in 2 weeks, something like that, I don't know. Considering I didn't get the game early either, I got it just the same time as everyone else, apart from like, you know, a couple of hours earlier than the Americans. But yeah, that's generally how it works, guys. We are UK, so we're British, so we get it earlier than you. But yeah, I finished my Let's Play about the same time as Giancarlo Paramango did, and he had the game like half a week early. So yeah, hashtag win. Okay, takedown for Bulbasaur. I guess we can learn it instead of tackle. It's a more powerful move, so as long as we don't abuse it too much, we'll be fine. Okay, so that was the last battle of the episode. And Litleos and Spliggy? Slippy. Spliggy, what the hell? Slippy. So let's just pop up here and get the item, which is probably useless anyway. Oh, it's a netball. Netballs are fairly useless. You know, I tend to use Pokeballs rather than netballs. Anyway, so guys, that's all we need to do for this episode. We finish off this route. In the next episode, we shall... didn't battle that guy, did we? Did we battle that guy? No, we didn't. Okay, we'll battle him next time. So I'm not going to spend more time doing this, but in the next episode, guys, we will battle this dude down here. Thank you, Kelsey. And then head up to Lumio City, talk to those people and such. And yeah, episodic question, leave your answer below if you haven't already. Thank you for watching. I'll see you next time. Goodbye, my friends.